got 4 daughters, ages 9, 6, 4, and 2. You know, each generation does have a role to play, and my goal would be to be able to seek for myself and to give to my kids the opportunity to study all of those things, not ever forgetting that because of freedom, we have the opportunity to study these things, and we study these things in order to promote freedom.
Eagle Forum takes all the hard work and simplifies it, I think, because there are so many issues. So Eagle Forum condenses what you need to know about the certain issues so that I can't go out and be the expert on everything. But for example, I can come for a conference for a weekend and hear the experts on everything and get informed, something that is just impossible for one person to do. So it's the collective sharing of information of people who are so well informed on the subject matters that sets Eagle Forum apart.
There's a number of reasons for coming, but the main one is every time we've been, it's just a blessing to be around these women, especially the ones that have been doing this for so many years. They are full of wisdom and knowledge. And then the speakers, I've always just been really impressed that they find so many different speakers that at first you're like, I'm not sure I recognize these people. And then you sit and listen to them and you're like, where's their books? And it's just 3 to 4 days of so much knowledge coming at you. I leave here very full, and then we go back to our state and we decide what is it we want to work on, and we have such credible references that it really does help us when we work with legislators, and they have a respect for what the information is that we're bringing to them.
Yeah, while the teens are here, first of all, they get to listen to each one of the speakers who are presenting information that week. But this week they also had the opportunity to visit the West Wing of the White House, which was pretty exciting for those students. And there weren't adults that were allowed to go with them, so I have to say I'm quite envious of those teenagers. But then they also got to visit the U.S. Capitol with Congressman Gohmert and learned a great deal of history about the Capitol and the Christian foundation of our nation there too.
It's so important, I think, now as just young people to learn as much as we can. That, I believe, as young people's that's our vocation, is to learn. And places like Eagle Forum can help us and all of the opportunities that they give. And using those opportunities to help the future, to fight for the truth, is so immensely important.
So sitting in the room, the speakers who are bringing up topics like legalization of marijuana, that's a big issue facing my generation. A lot of people are for it, but they don't know why, and a lot of people are against it, and they don't know why. The Eagle Forum acts as a bridge between our legislators and the people, because most of the time the people don't know how to approach their legislators with issues that are important to them without standing on their desks and screaming at them, or without just passively Facebooking their opinions. And the legislators don't know because their people aren't saying what they need. So what we tend to do is we get the groups together who have information and have a need, and we combine all of that and we package it in a way that when we present it to the legislators, they have a game plan and they have a way of drafting legislation that addresses key topics for the people, because when the policy is good for the people and the politicians are working on behalf of the good of the people, then we actually start to see some change.
So if there's an issue out there, Eagle Forum touches it, and they're right on all of the issues. So I'm a big fan of Eagle Forum. I was a very big fan when Phyllis Schlafly was alive, and we highly respect her memory, and we need Eagle Forum now more than ever.
I want to thank Eagle Forum and the legacy Phyllis Schlafly has left for all just the influence, the encouragement, the tools that you have provided over the years and continue to do. And I thank you for these upcoming Eagles too that are willing to get involved. We can make a difference. We do have a voice, and Eagle Forum has been there to help all these years and will continue to be there to give us that ability to speak truth and speak it loud, but also speak it with grace. And thank you for that.